So what is the ERA Grizzard Hub? What is this exactly? So the ERA Grizzard Hub is our exclusive app, and basically what it is our solution to anything and everything. And I know that seems like a big claim, but how many times have you heard or thought to yourself, well, who do I need to reach out to for help with this? Or where can I find this in the Google Drive? Or I just can't seem to find anything. There's just too much stuff. Who's ever felt that way? Say yes in the chat box. If you've ever felt just overwhelmed, like you couldn't find anything. Oh, we got some yeses. So that's what this app is really for. And the way for it to really be the best for you and for you to use it, we recommend that you get it on your phone and start using it as an app the way it's intended to, and not the desktop version that I'm going to show you today, which looks pretty much exactly the same as the app. And the reason for this is we don't want any more emails. I'm sure you are with me on the fact that I want as less emails as possible. So with the app, you can actually subscribe to just the things that you're interested in. You can get notifications on your phone, so we're not having 30 emails when it could just be a couple of notifications on your phone and only for the things that, matter to you. So does that sound good? Give me a heck yes in the chat if you think that sounds good. Okay, cool. So the first thing I'm going to go over today is just the general layout of the app and the things that you really need to do to get started. So the first thing everybody needs to do when they dive right into the app is to update your profile. So to do that, you go up here to the top right-hand corner. It will probably look like your initials. I've already uploaded a photo. And then go to My Settings. And the reason why we want to update our profile is because the app is really for communication and collaboration. And the beauty of this is being able to find that person you're looking for. So let's say you're an agent in Claremont and you're looking for an agent in Orlando, or you want to reach out to somebody about their listing but you don't know their phone number. That's why it's important that we fill out these profiles so that we can find the person we're looking for. So to do that, you just go to Edit Profile and then you start filling it in. So put in your title. If you're maybe a broker associate, put broker associate, comma, realtor, because people might be searching in the app for realtor. The most important thing that we need in here is your location. So make sure you have that office location in there, and I actually need to add all the office locations to mine so that people can find you. I'll finish that later. We also have a bio. So someone asked me this morning, why do I need a bio in the app? And like I said earlier, let's say you want to collaborate with an agent in another office. It's nice if you can read a little bit about them and know who that person is right here in the app. And you can use those bios that you have on your website, or if you're a new agent and marketing created your bio, you can just paste that right in there. Once you've done that, you can upload your photo. You just hit the little photo button. And as I go through this, you'll notice that it is super similar to Facebook, social media, and even maybe your Outlook. So you'll see a lot of similarities between this and Facebook. So right here, this is your profile picture. So you update that here. And you also have, like the Facebook cover photo, a banner image that you can upload. So definitely start with your picture, because when you start posting in the app, your little picture is going to come up as a circle in one of these little posts. So that's the first thing. Who here has completed their profile? Say yes in the chat. Yes, profile complete. Okay, so it looks like that's probably one of the first things that everybody needs to do is go ahead in there and get that profile. And the app is broken up into 3 sections. So on the left, you see this navigation. Very similar to a website. You have your navigation on the left, and in the middle is what is called the feed. So if you use Outlook for your email, you're probably used to seeing something that looks like this. And inside the feed, we have posts. So when you click on a post, you see more of that on the right-hand side. So I'm going to dive right into one of our rooms so I can show you exactly what all that means. So over here in the navigation, we have different sections, and these are actually called categories. And the categories are made up of rooms. So within a category, you can click on a room, and all the rooms serve different purposes. And the majority of the rooms actually have a little video that explains the purpose of the room and how you can engage with it. And then within the room, we have what are called posts. So think just like Facebook, just like social media, you post inside of a room. And then once someone has posted something, you can see Gus posted in this room, announcements company. You can comment it, you can like other people's comments. So it is a lot like social media. And that's really the basis of how the categories in rooms work. So we have a category, and then in each category there are multiple rooms and they all serve different purposes. And then inside a room we have what are called posts. And then when someone posts something, just like social media, you can comment, like, and go from there. And I'm going to go through really quickly what each of our categories are and exactly how to engage in each of the rooms. I'm also going to go over how you create a post, how you interact with other people's posts, what I really care about, how you manage those notifications and subscriptions so you're not being overwhelmed by notifications in the app, how you search for it, and the different ways that the app is really going to make your life easier. All right, so let's dive right into the Gus Zone. So who here has seen Gus's little Bitmoji for the Gus Zone? The Gus Zone is made up of 3 rooms, and the first is WWGS Open Mic. So that is the What Would Gus Say Open Mic room. And basically what that means is it is an open forum where you can ask a question to Gus. So let's say you have something that came up, you want to ask Gus about it, and you feel like everybody in the company could benefit from the answer. That's where you'll post right in here in the What Would Gus Say Open Mic section. Just keep in mind that this is a public forum, so anything that you post, everybody can see. However, let's say you have a sensitive question and you want to ask him, you can ask him directly. Gus really wants you to know that this Gus Zone is open for you guys to reach out to him whenever you want. And I don't know, you'll also get announcements from him as well, so it could not be a good thing. But you can reach out to him privately and he will be there to help you as soon as possible. And he might also pull in the help of our director of sales as well. If you have a question, he might get their help as well, but you have direct access to him anytime you need it. So you can post right in here. And you also have the Gusisms and announcements. So you might have seen one earlier. We've got some of his videos in here, sharing his videos, and we also have one he posted this morning about cutting commission. So you can see other people commented on it and what people really have to say about that topic. The next section that we have are the web links. So I don't know if you've ever been like me and thought, how do I access, leverage, or what is the web address for this? Here are the kind of hot links for the things we use frequently. So let's say that you want to log into MFR. You just click on this link and it will open directly to the login in another browser. So that's super helpful if you've ever wondered, what is the new address for Team ERA and all that. All these links will open up automatically. We also have the company corner. The company corner is basically any information that's coming from the company. So we have announcements here, and anytime an announcement is posted, you'll be able to engage with it. So this was an announcement earlier, you can comment on it, and you can also tag people in your comments as well. So for any posts that you're commenting on or creating, you can tag people in them. I think that was a question in the chat a second ago. And I'm not going to go over private posts yet, but you can also do that in private posts too. Next up, we have the events calendar. So the events calendar will really be taking the place of our Google Calendar. We want the hub to be your access for everything, so you're not going to multiple places to find what you're looking for. So you can come over here to the events calendar and see we already have events in there. So we have IBCs coming up, the spring rally. So you can click on each post, the event, and see more about it. And the most important thing is to check whether or not you're attending. So let's see. I'm attending IBC, so I'm just going to check attending. If you have a question or you want more information, you can comment in this, and then we'll see your question, comment, so that we can respond to it. Open mic is very similar to the what would Gus say in that it is a public forum. So if you'd like to share something or you'd like to start a discussion with the whole company, you can do so here in the open mic section. I would just ask that you keep in mind that this is an open forum, it is public, so just be very collaborative like I know you are and keep it very professional and respectful. But I think this can be a huge resource to people if you've ever had something happen in your office or you feel like that's something that I'd really like to start a broader discussion about. I'd like more people to know about it. The open mic is your go-to. Next, we have those reports and stats. So we will be updating these monthly with the market share reports that you guys like. So right now, you can see we've got Central Florida in here. And whenever you go to a post that has any kind of attachment with it, you can just click on it right here in the middle, and it brings up a preview, which is nice. Or you can download it directly to your computer by hitting this little download button. Next up, we have important forms and docs. So right now we have the personnel and agent policy manual in here. So you can take a look at this so that you can always have access to it. You can download it. Or if you have a question about whatever this form is, whatever this doc is, you can hit contact right here and it will reach out to the person who will best be able to help you with whatever that document is. So that's pretty cool. FAQs, we're working on building out a huge library full of FAQs. So if you've ever thought, what is the details of the photography reimbursement program? How do I do this? What about company electronic lock boxes? You can find all of that and more in the FAQs. If you don't find what you're looking for in the FAQs, we're going to have you reach out directly to your director of sales, and I'll show you how to do that in a bit. Next, we have vendors. So we have a ton of vendors, and one of the things that is really nice about the hub is that within the rooms, so this is the vendor room, we have what are called folders. So if you scroll down, you can see the folders in the room, and I like to think of a room as like a big folder on your computer. So a room might be the pictures on your computer, and inside that room you might have multiple subfolders like my vacation photos, my Christmas photos. That's the same with these. So think of this as a big room, and these are further subcategories within that room. So if you're looking for, an insurance person, you can click just on that folder and see insurance agencies. So it's really nice, and it's something that you should definitely check whenever you're in a room. Rooms sometimes have multiple folders and different options within that room, and I'll show you some of those as we come across them. And then we have the non-work forum. So if you've ever gotten those emails where it's, oh, so-and-so seller has this furniture, or I have an extra ticket to this concert, we can post all of this right here in the non-work forum. Now this is something huge that I want to jump in and just go ahead and show you now, is you might not be interested in furniture or other things, classifieds that people have going on. You might only be interested in events. So you can change what you are subscribed to right here in each room. So you can subscribe to an entire room by clicking this button right here. And that means that you're subscribed to that room. So you're going to get notifications whenever anybody posts in it. But if you only care about one folder within the room, you can just subscribe to that folder, which is pretty cool, so you don't have to hear the things that you're not interested in. And to begin with, the app, you're going to be subscribed to the things that we feel like you absolutely must hear, like company announcements, company events. But from there are going to be rooms and different folders that you'll want to subscribe to, because we didn't subscribe you to everything. We want you to really be able to tailor the app to what you're most interested in. So under that, we have the Just My Office section. And in the Just My Office section, you can reach out to your director of sales directly. So this is completely private. So you would hit over here in this plus sign, and it's just like sending an email. So maybe instead of sending an email, if you want to reach out to your director of sales, you can go ahead and start trying to get used to using the app. And then whenever you come back here, once you've reached out to them multiple times, you'll have all of those emails or posts right here in one spot. So you're not searching all over your email looking for that thing Eric told you 3 weeks ago. It'll all be right here. The next room is the marketing ideas room. So this is fun. So if you've ever thought in your office, well, wouldn't it be great if in Claremont we did this event and we all got together as a team and maybe we could do this? Like any kind of crazy idea that you have, or if you have a wish list item that you think would be really nice, post it in here and we'll see if we can't make it happen. We want to hear any and all crazy ideas that you might have. Just remember to post right here with the plus button, give it a title, and just share away. Next, we have the calendar for your offices. These work just the same as a company calendar, so you can see what's going on in just your office, when you have sales meetings, when you have additional trainings. We have announcements. That works the same as the announcements for the company. So we'll be posting in here marketing announcements, but also your director of sales will be posting in here as well to share with you anything that they might have emailed out before on Claremont@grizzard.com. This is the way that we'll share information to the offices. So the floor schedule is something that I am really excited about. I don't know about you, but I agree if you think that it's sometimes a little much, all the emails that we get about floor and people wanting to switch floor times and the out of control email chains. Yeah, okay. So this floor schedule will let you see your floor calendar, your complete calendar, and who has floor when. You also have the option to discuss floor time right here in the app. So like I mentioned earlier, rooms have multiple folders. So this room has a folder that is the floor calendar, the floor policy, and also the discussion. So if you want to trade floor with somebody, come over here, hit the plus button. Make sure you're in that discussion folder, and then you can type all of that in here and keep all this discussion right here in the app. And the nice thing is you can subscribe to all of this, which you want to be subscribed to maybe what's going on in the floor calendar and the floor policy, and you can opt in and out of that discussion if you want to. If it's getting a little bit crazy and you want to mute that. Yeah, we have a bunch of agrees. Okay. The next part of the app that I think is huge and a big shift. So if you have any questions about this while I talk about it, please let us know in the chat. We have transitioned away from the help desk at ERA Grizzard. So Amber is no longer with us. She moved up to North Carolina, and we have transitioned her roles and responsibilities to different people in the company. And really, it's not so much IT, what she did, but support. And so we want to be able to better support you in each of the offices. And if you have a problem, we want to be able to help you right then and there. If the printer's not working, we don't want you to have to email somebody who's an hour away and wait forever for for it to be fixed. So support will happen and you'll get any help that you need right in your office now. So let's say that you have a problem. You come over to support and you hit this plus button, and you're going to be able to reach out to us, and then depending on what you need help with, your support request will be assigned to the right person. So let's say the printer is not working. I'll go ahead and title that just like an email, printer not working. I'm going to select the category printer, and this is a high priority for me. I'm standing at the printer right now trying to get some stuff done, and it's open, so that means that it's still a problem. If you fill this out and then provide additional details and submit it, your office coordinator will receive the notification and be able to help you. It's really important that you select the status to open and select the category. It's not going to let you submit the ticket without it. And give us some details about what's wrong so that we can better help you. But let's say you have a question about your website or about your CRM. Let me see, it's tiny for me. Now this request is going to go automatically to your director of sales so that they can help further assist you with any support request. So please do not email helpdesk@ERA Grizzard anymore. You're going to get an email back that says, please come over and put your support request in the support room under just my office. Do you guys have any questions about how that works? I honestly think it will be a lot easier to just go in on your app, hit support, type in your problem, and then get it solved much quicker instead of having to wait a while for the help desk. Any questions? Are we good there? Okay. All right. The next section we have, is one of my favorites, and it's not because I'm biased or anything, but we have the marketing section. So we have marketing announcements, just like the other announcements rooms. FAQs. Megan and I are working on building out a library here. So your first stop as we go through the app, if you have a question for somebody, is check the FAQs and see if your answer might be in there to begin with, and that might help you get your answer a little bit faster. We have a hotline. So just like your director of sales has a hotline, you can reach out to marketing directly, and it is completely private. I'm in my account right now, so you can see that Donna reached out to me earlier about how to order car magnets. So that's going to go directly to us. Next up, we have a discussion room in marketing. So let's say you have a wild idea, or you want to ask other people what kind of results they've been having with Facebook ads, or what is your favorite place to mail order postcards. All of that can be here in the discussion room, and it's a collaborative, peer-to-peer area where we can discuss what's working and what's not working in marketing. The ERA tools section is not just marketing, but it's those most favorite items that you've found in Team ERA, which is now Leverage. So if you're looking for more information about text ERA, the seller security plan, all of that, you can find the information here. And you can also click to access the information directly from Team ERA, and it's going to make you log in. But you can find whatever you're looking for directly through Team ERA, Leverage now right there. Grab and go materials. Those are those things that you can download and just start using. So they're pre-made marketing materials, like the company history flyer is right here. And you can download it, print it, start using it, email it to somebody if it loads. These are all pre-made things that you don't have to do anything with. However, if you're looking for something editable, it is in the templates. So over here, you'll see we have the different templates for all kinds of things. And remember, if you're looking for something, check over here in the folder. So maybe I'm just interested in postcards. I can look right here. Postcards are right here. Tips and instructions as well. How to edit a greeting card, how to edit a postcard, how to edit a flyer. All of that information is in here. We also have Spotlight Homes. So who here has ever done a Spotlight Homes? Tell me if you've submitted a Spotlight Home. Yeah, I know Donnie's definitely done one. We've got a few more. Yes, definitely Spotlight Homes. So traditionally, Megan would email out to your office and say, hey guys, it's Spotlight Home time is coming up. Send me over your Spotlight Home if you'd like to be featured. And we've always suggested, if you have a new listing and you want it to be a Spotlight Home, send it to us when you get it instead of waiting for the call. So now through the app, it's a lot easier. If you want to submit your listing for Spotlight Homes, you just come over here to Spotlight Homes, click the plus button. Oh, this is a good tip. So this room, it still thinks that I'm in the support Claremont room. So always check to make sure that you're in the right thing. So I'm going to close that out, refresh this Spotlight Homes, hit plus. And now I'm in the Spotlight Homes marketing. Make sure you're in the right folder. So I want to submit a Spotlight Home. You can see there's some other stuff in here like tips and rules and discussion, but I want to submit a Spotlight Home. So fill this out in its entirety, your name, MLS, your pro tip, all of that information, and we will get it. You can even attach photos, videos, or anything that you don't want us to miss. But like usual, we'll go in and pick out that stuff for you, so you don't have to include that. But if you submit a Spotlight Home, you can submit it anytime you want, and we will put you in the list for the next Spotlight Homes. So I suggest everybody go ahead and try that. And we even have some more information here if you're not familiar with Spotlight Homes, or we even have directions here if you forget how to submit a Spotlight Home. So the next section is video. So this is cool. So last year was really our huge push for video, and I'm really proud of everybody. Everyone has incredibly embraced video. I think Megan told me we have 2 to 3 video, studio reservations every week for like the next month and a half. So everybody's jumping in full force in the beginning of the year to start video, and it's super easy now to schedule an in-studio video. All you need to do is come over here to the plus button. Make sure you're in the right folder, right room. in-studio video schedule, and you can go ahead and schedule your in-studio video. And it's going to ask you, have you attended a video orientation? The answer is no, you won't be able to schedule your video yet. We're going to direct you to attend the next video orientation, which remember are always the first and third Thursdays of the month. So who here has attended a video orientation? Say, I'm down with video in the chat if you have. We actually have a lot of people in this webinar who film video. So this makes it really easy. You can also schedule an outside video shoot and see other documents and tips and things that we have. We're going to work on building this out more with links to our favorite videos. I've got 99 video ideas in here. So really this is, your resource for video and making it easier for you to schedule videos. Matterport is in here as well. So right now Matterport has a ton of information about, different marketing you can do with Matterport, flyers and things like that. Eventually, in the next coming weeks, you're going to be able to check out the Matterport and schedule it as well in the calendar right here in the app. So for right now, keep reaching out to your director of sales, but we will be transitioning this Matterport section to be your place where you'll even schedule the Matterport. And finally, in marketing, we have the calendar. So these are the events that are going on in marketing, including the video studio orientation. So if you didn't say I'm down with video, you might want to check out one of the upcoming video orientations. Just click on the box and choose attending if you will be attending. Does anybody have any questions about the marketing category? No? Okay. Next up, we have the training and development, and you're going to see a lot more than you will see on your app. You should see getting started with ERA Grizzard and getting started questions. So in here, there's a video tutorial walkthrough of basically everything I'm going through right now. So if you ever forget, okay, well, what exactly is the marketing category all about, or how do I do this? There is a tour in here, and if you want to mark it as complete, that will really help us know where everybody is with their training and comfort within the app. And eventually this training and development section is going to be built out so that it has tons of information in it, like using app files to, anything and everything that we offer will be in this training and development. And before we move into the next sections, I think that I'm going to be one of you guys real quick. Claudia, you're here. I'm going to authenticate as you. So I can show you what it looks like from a user's perspective and an admin's perspective for this next couple of rooms. It looks pretty much the same. Okay, so up next we have agent to agent. So agent to agent is a really cool section, and it's not something that you are currently subscribed to. So in agent to agent, you can post upcoming listings. So if you have an upcoming listing and you want to share it with your office, come over to upcoming listings, the villages, and hit the plus button. And you can say new upcoming listing, waterfront, whatever else you want to say about it, and then fill out this information, and it will alert everybody in your office who's subscribed to this room. You can also attach photos, videos. If you've made a flyer, you can attach that as well. We have the same thing for new listings. If you have a new listing and you want to share that with everybody, and here's an example if you want to see one. You can post it in here. We also have broker opens. So if you're having a broker open and you want to invite people, it's the same thing except you'll be posting on the calendar. So you would go over here and hit the plus button and then just fill out this information. The more information, the better for your brokers open. And you can include photos and all of that. I'd recommend when you're filling out new listings, broker opens, upcoming listings, if you have a photo or anything, go ahead and upload it because it makes it a lot more visually appealing in the app and kind of draws people's eyes to it a bit more. But let's say, you know what, I kind of work in a market where I would be interested in seeing new listings and brokers opens in other offices. So when you get your app, the hub, you have access to your office. However, if you would like to join another office's new listing, brokers open, or upcoming listings, you can. And that brings me over to our search feature. So up here in the right-hand corner, we have a search. And you can type right in the search, upcoming listings, hit search. And you can see if you scroll down all of the rooms that are upcoming listings. Upcoming listings, DeLand, Mount Dora, Sanford. And if you're interested in seeing what's going on in those, subscribing to those rooms, you just click on it and it's going to ask you to join that room. So that's something you might want to do. Also, if you're over here and you want to see upcoming listings, you need to turn on your subscription for that room so you'll be notified. So Claudia, if you want to see upcoming listings, you need to hit this green button. The same for new listings and broker opens. Just need to make sure you have these green things checked. The next option that we have, and this is across the entire company, is the buyer looking for. So actually Lori Grizzard put one in here today, and she has a buyer looking for a bathroom that's currently handicap friendly or can be easily converted to being handicap friendly. And these are the areas that she's looking in, that Lake County Villages area. And then if you know of something, or if you have a listing that you feel like the bathroom would be easily converted, you can post in here, you can tag Lori and let her know that you're commenting and responding. So that's really cool. But if you want to know what people are looking for, you need to make sure that you subscribe to it. So after we get off this call, or when you get a chance, what I would do is poke around to the rooms, and the rooms where it's not green and lit up, see if that's something you're interested in, and go ahead and make it green so that you know that's something that you want to be alerted to. Next, we have the relocation category. So depending on your relationship with relocation, you'll see more or less in this room. So Claudia, you can see the hotline. So this is if you would like to reach out to the relo department directly, send them a private message, you can right here in their hotline, or you can place an outgoing referral, and it's going to open up a new tab for that e-relo page to place an outgoing referral. If you are an A-team member or a DOT member, you're going to see a lot more rooms, including announcements, calendars, frequently asked questions, and those rooms work just the same way as the Just My Office and marketing rooms work, and how you can engage with them. We also have property management. So if you have a property that you feel would benefit from property management services, you can refer a customer over to property management. You just fill out the form right here, and Jean in property management will reach out to you as soon as possible. We also have a mortgage center. So you can reach out to Lindello directly here in the app. So if you need somebody who needs pre-approval, you'll hit create post. Make sure you're in that pre-approval folder and fill all of this out. And this is private. It will go right to Lindello. You'll see it right here in your feed, but nobody else will see it. Lindello also has some other things in here, including like Q&A discussions, upcoming trainings, different information about their loan programs, and you'll be able to find all of that in Lindello and reach out directly to them. So now that we've gone over all the major categories, I have a few things to show you as far as notifications, subscriptions, and searching within the app. Before I move on to any of that, do you guys have any questions about these major categories or a room that you'd like more details on? Or if you think it looks easy peasy, good to go, let me know it looks easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right, okay, good to go. Okay, so one of my absolute favorite features of the app, and I showed it to you a little while ago briefly, is the search function. The search in Google never really worked that well. If you were searching for something in the Google Drive, you might not exactly find what you were looking for, but the search in our hub is super robust. So you can search right here like I did generally, or you can refine it to find what you're better looking for by going to this top section and then selecting what it is. So a members are actually users in our app. So anybody who's in the app is a member. So if I was looking for myself, I could type member, Heather, and there I am. There's my profile that comes up. But let's say earlier, like I mentioned why it was important to fill out our profiles, I'm looking for somebody who is in the DeLand office. So I'm going to type DeLand. And now everybody that's completed their profile so far in DeLand will come up. So this is really helpful, and it's really going to take the place of our company rosters, those Excel documents that are always a little tricky to work with. And it's also really easy on your phone if you're searching for somebody to just go ahead and call them, text them right there within the app, and it's already on your phone. Yes, I did record it. And to answer John's question in the chat, I am recording this right now, so you can refer back to it if you need to. Also in the search feature, you can search for particular rooms. So that might make it easier to find things like upcoming listings. Only pulls up the rooms. You can search different events, trainings, all kinds of things right here in the search field. So if you have a question or anything, try it in the search field. So let's say I have a question about yard signs. Before I even bother looking in the FAQs, I'm just going to search yard signs and see what comes up. How to order a custom yard sign, and that might be exactly what you're looking for. So really try to use the search field, look in the FAQs, because your answer might be right there. And then the next thing that I want to show you is we've gone over notifications. So this is how you would turn on notifications for a whole room. This is how you turn them off. But you also have subscriptions. So you go over here to subscriptions. That's under your My Settings. And you can see all of your subscriptions at one time for the different rooms. And you can edit your notification settings. So let's say, I really want to dive right in and use it as an app. You can turn off your email notifications. I'm not going to do that for you, Claudia, but you can turn it off, or you can turn off push notifications. So push notifications are those notifications that pop up on your phone. You can turn those off as well. I'd recommend really transitioning over to using it as the app, because if you're relying just on the email notifications, it's kind of like, oh, I got another email, now I got to log into another system to respond to it, to look at it. Whereas if you're just getting kind of app notifications, then it's kind of like Facebook. I got the notification, someone commented, now I'm looking at the comment. Instead of I got my email from Facebook, and now I'm going to go open Facebook and look and see what they said. So, but it's totally up to you, user preferences. I had someone this morning that said, oh, I don't want any push notifications, I only want email. So it's going to be different for everybody, but the nice thing is that you can control what that looks like right here. And then I don't want to clear yours out, Claudia, but you can look right here at the home button, and that is everything that's been going on, just like your Facebook home feed. And notifications are things that you've been specifically alerted to. And that is pretty much everything in the app. I would just jump in, start clicking around, start engaging, take a look at some of these notifications that you have, because we are slowly, or not even slowly, we are diving right in to using the app for all notifications. So if you're looking for something from marketing, from your director of sales, they might be posting it now in the app. So really get used to coming to this first as your primary form of communication, using the search feature to find those tools and resources that you're looking for. Using the support, that is huge. If you have any questions, you need any help, come over here to the support and reach out to us. Because the whole reason why we have the hub is so that we're better able to serve our agents and to help you guys reach your goals and get to where you need to go. So if you have any questions, anything that comes up while you're exploring this, please let me know, reach out to us. We're really excited, and the nice thing is that the hub is kind of a live working thing. So if you have suggestions or anything, we can probably do it, change it, and really make this something that everybody gets a lot of use out of. So does anybody have any questions before we sign off? Any thoughts? Here, I can unmute you guys. If I can figure this out, hang on. All right, you there?
Yep.
All right, well, what do you guys think of the app?
I like it. Yeah.
You like it? Do you think that it's cumbersome to learn it all?
Well, I think it's just a lot. It's
Yeah.
not cumbersome. I think it's just, you have to go through everything and kind of see what's what.
But then once you get used to it, it should be really intuitive, and that's why I really recommend you guys get it on your phone.
Yeah, I already did it on my phone.
Oh, good. Good stuff, guys. Well, I thank you all for your time today. Please
Heather, I
jump
have
in.
a question. This is
yeah.
Beverly.
Hey, Beverly.
I have overlooked it, but how do you set it up to get alerts on your phone? So if somebody sends me
Okay, sure, I'll show you that
private
again.
message and stuff.
You need to come over here to subscriptions and notifications. So I'll click over here to notifications. And Claudia is set to have all email notifications and all push notifications. So you can turn this on or off. And subscriptions are those rooms that you're actually subscribed to. So you can see what you're actually getting announcements about. And some things you actually won't be able to unsubscribe to because they're company.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions?
Has anybody had issues uploading their photos, their avatar photo?
I just saw that Nikki had a problem in the chat. I haven't had any issues on the desktop version. To be honest, I haven't tried it on the app because I did it on the desktop. If you're having problems with the app, I will let our app support know. Is it just you, Nikki, or Johnny? Are you having problems as well?
Yeah, I uploaded the background image, but my avatar is not uploading. It's just spinning.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Kim. My said it was done, but it's not there.
Okay, I will reach out to them and see. I don't know if it's maybe everybody's, that's like the first thing everybody's doing, or if it's just an app problem, but I haven't experienced any problems with the desktop right now. But I will let you guys know when that's working. I'll put an announcement out.
So, I had to step away during part of it. This is Kim. Did you cover, is everything that's on the Google Drive, can we access it through here?
I'm sorry, I was about to sneeze. You can access most things from the Google Drive. We're still moving everything over. Pretty much everything.
Okay.
Excuse me. Pretty much everything that was in marketing in the Google Drive, though, is already moved over. There wasn't a whole lot of other stuff in the drive.
Yeah.
But sometimes we do have random things in the drive, you know, like sign-up forms and other stuff that will never be moved over. It's not relevant anymore.
Got it.
Do we have any other questions? The Google Drive, this is a chat question. The Google Drive has not been dissolved. It's still there, but we're going to transition over to putting everything here in the hub so it's easier for people to find. However, you'll still have your individual Google Drives, and we still have the 4 agents folder. We're not deleting it or anything. I don't know about you, but I personally still use my Google Drive for documents and things that I'm working on, so that's not going anywhere. However, help desk at ERA Grizzard, it is no longer a thing. So everybody needs to come over here to Just My Office and hit support. And this is the new help desk. It's going to help you with all the same problems that you used to have. It's just a different way of getting to the right person. All right, guys, if there's no more questions, then I think we'll go ahead and close out this webinar for today. If you're playing around and you have some more questions, just go ahead and send me a post if you'd like to. Or you can attend my webinar tomorrow at the same time. You can send a private post. I didn't show you guys this, but you can send private posts as well. If you hit the plus button and then private, it's just like sending an email. So you can send a private post to me. I don't know if it'll let me send it to myself. Okay. You can send a private post to me while you're in the app if you'd like. All right. Oh, go ahead.
No, Heather, it's Kim. I was noticing on the template on marketing, maybe you can explain that well. Like it says download to edit, but when you're in the app on your phone, it doesn't let you edit. So really you need to have this also on your desktop, right?
Right. So because the marketing materials are in PowerPoint or Publisher, your phone is not going to be able to edit them. So when it comes to editing marketing templates, you should be using your computer, but everything else should be phone friendly as far as communicating, seeing what's going on, calendars and stuff like that. I think the templates are just kind of
Got
an
it.
odd exception.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Do we have any other questions? All right, guys. Well, I thank you so much for attending, and I am so excited to get you in the app and using it. I think it's going to be a huge resource. So thank you, and I will talk to you later.